If modern civilization disappeared this exact second, 99% of us would be dead within a week. Look around you right now. You are sitting in a climate-controlled room staring at a high-definition screen, protected by emergency services and insulated from every raw element of nature. Easy, isn't it? We look at modern civilization and tell ourselves we are the absolute peak of human evolution. We built skyscraper fortresses and digital grids, looking back at our ancestors as primitive, weak creatures who barely scraped by in the mud. We treat technology not as a tool but as an invisible life support system, completely forgetting how fragile we truly are without it. But let us be completely honest with each other. That comfort has hidden a dark biological trap. Modern luxury hasn't made you superior. It has engineered the most fragile, physically degenerated, and chronically anxious generation in history. Think about your daily life. You cannot find your way across town without a satellite map. You cannot source clean water without turning a metal valve. And a minor power outage throws your entire existence into chaos. You think you have domesticated the world. In reality, you have domesticated yourself. And if the floor fell out beneath you right now, your civilized pride would last about 48 hours. Let us test that theory. Imagine your entire connected world wiped away in a single cosmic second. No warning, no emergency broadcasts. No internet to look up a quick survival guide. You wake up on damp, freezing moss, surrounded by a dark, primeval jungle 70,000 years in the past. Your smartphone is dead glass, a useless obsidian rectangle. Your soft synthetic clothes offer zero warmth against a howling ice age wind that cuts right through your skin. Your hands, soft from keyboards and touchscreens, begin to blister within minutes. Welcome to day one of your survival simulation, where every modern crutch you ever relied on has vanished forever. As panic sets in and the reality of your isolation crushes your chest, a sound echoes through the dense trees, a quiet, raspy breath. Inside a damp cave hollow, half hidden by thick prehistoric ferns, you find an orphaned newborn Neanderthal child, naked, cold, and entirely dependent on warmth and care to survive the night. You, a modern human paralyzed by overthinking, decision fatigue, and abstract anxieties, are suddenly handed the sole responsibility of keeping an ancient evolutionary lineage alive. In a world built to crush you, at first you laugh it off, a cakewalk, right? After all, you possess a modern brain. You know the laws of physics, basic chemistry, and germ theory. You tell yourself that you have thousands of years of accumulated human knowledge at your disposal. You will simply build a fire, boil water, sanitize the cave, and set up a structured feeding schedule just like a modern manual recommends. And for the first 2 days, your arrogant confidence wins. You strike a spark, dry your clothes over the flames, and feel like an absolute god standing among primitive trees, convinced your intellect alone makes you master of the wild. Then comes day 5. And reality breaks your skull open. You quickly realize that modern logic means nothing without the physical resilience to back it up. There are no sterilized baby bottles, no clean municipal water taps, and no safety net when things go wrong. Your hands are already bleeding from trying to scavenge dry tinder, with skin unaccustomed to raw timber. Worst of all, the massive campfire you proudly built doesn't just warm your cave. It acts as a giant glowing beacon in the pitch-black night, advertising your exact coordinates to hyper-predators lurking in the dark. You freeze in absolute horror as a dozen massive glowing yellow eyes gather silently at the cave entrance. Worse, yet the infant completely rejects your neat civilized schedules and modern conditioning. As hungry predators circle just outside the firelight, you try to apply your modern logic. But blind panic completely overtakes you. Your heart races into overdrive, your body hyperventilates, and your hyper-connected brain short-circuits under real lethal stress. You realize you have no raw survival instincts left. You cannot read the subtle shifts in the wind, you cannot interpret the meaning behind the forest silence. And you smell entirely of artificial soaps and stress hormones. You are not a master of nature. You are a helpless modern fragile entity trapped in an ancient world that eats weak things alive. By week 2, your modern ego is completely irrevocably dead. You sit curled in the dark corner of the cave, exhausted, shivering, and trembling at every shadow. But then you notice something deeply eerie. The infant never cries to alert danger, while you panic and hyperventilate at every rustle of the wind. The Neanderthal child watches the dark cave opening in absolute unnatural silence. They aren't crying for help, they aren't relying on your civilized panic to save them. Instead, with cold clarity, they are simply sitting in the dark, evaluating whether you are even going to survive the night yourself. By month 3, the child's physical development terrifies you and shatters everything you thought you knew about biology. Their skull expands backwards, packing their brain into a dense visual and sensory core, built for processing raw environmental data instantly. In the pitch-black midnight darkness where your modern eyes are completely blind and useless, this 3-month-old infant effortlessly tracks shifting shadows. Long before your civilized ears hear a single broken twig, the child's body shifts, instantly pinpointing a stalking predator in the brush. Long before you even realize you are being hunted. By year 1, everything you believed about human history and superiority has been completely inverted. You look at this toddler and realize a chilling truth. Your modern mind is constantly tormented by phantom fears, anxious overthinking, and imaginary stress about things that will never happen. Meanwhile, this child lives in a state of absolute unshakable presence and pure environmental attunement. They are an undomesticated apex human, perfectly adapted to the heartbeat of the earth, while you have become a fragile domestic pet, trapped in a cage of your own comfort. Our modern strength is an illusion wrapped in layers of artificial comfort. This child's silent awareness is the ultimate unflinching mirror for our civilized weakness. Recognizing your fragility is not a defeat. It is the exact place where true primal resilience begins. Human evolution never stopped, it just put us in a cage of our own making. Hit subscribe, step out of the cage, and follow the next chapter of the survival timeline.